Hey there! Today I am so excited to share my Christmas village decorate with me, along with some DIY Christmas village accessories. I want to welcome you all to CreArtive by Nature DIYs and Decor. My name is Donna. Okay, so for our first DIY accessory, I am going to be using this battery operated tea light along with some branches that I foraged from the forest. I am going to be cutting the branches down into some usable pieces as I am going to be creating a little bonfire. So I'm just using my snippers and cutting them down into some pieces. As you can see, I am using the thicker parts of my branches. Here I'm just going to be cutting them down into smaller pieces, and then I'm going to be using my hot glue gun to adhere them to the side of our tea light candle. So I have my first row of branches in place, and now as you can see, I'm just placing another one that's kind of offset, and then I'm just going to continue to go around the edge until I have all the sides covered. Okay, so my sides are all covered up. Now I'm going to focus on the top. So I am just going to randomly apply the sticks to the top part of our candle. And then I'm going to start to layer our pieces so it looks more like a fire. So I'm just going to add a little dab of glue onto the actual flame light. And then I'm going to place my branch there, and then you can see how I am building up the branches around the flickering light. Continue to add as many of the little branches as you like until you get the desired look. And as far as the glue strings go, I just pulled mine off, but you could also use a heat tool to melt them so they disappear. For my next accessory, I am using this sheet of moss, and I'm going to be cutting it down into shapes. I wanted to create some little areas of some grass. It'll just help my accessories to sit better. I got this idea from my friends over at Deco Easy. I'm going to link their videos to their Christmas villages down in my description box. You'll definitely want to check them out. They do a phenomenal job. I love what they do. They come up with some really unique ideas. So thank you, Yanni and Diane. I'm just going to continue to work on these pieces until I get the desired shapes and look I like. Another additional touch that I am going to be adding this year is this preserved reindeer moss. As you can see, it comes in some large clumps, and I thought it would be great for bushes. So for my next accessory that I am creating, I wanted to create a grove of trees. And for this, you'll need a piece of foam block. This is a scrap left over from another project. And then you're going to need some branches again. And I am snipping these down to make them look like some small trees. Now, at this point, I should have just sparingly added some faux snow to the top of my foam block, as I did struggle a little bit afterwards with trying to camouflage this. So just keep that in mind if you decide to create this. So I just placed the branches into the foam, and then next I am going to be using these colored mini fairy lights. Now, for some reason this year I am just needing that pop of color. And I usually just use the warm white fairy lights, but I don't know, I just thought that the colored white lights would be a lot of fun. So I'm just wrapping the wire around the trees, and then I will go in and add a few more branches just to help to camouflage the wire a little bit. You won't really see it once it's in the display, but Another tip too is I should have maybe added a little bit of white paint, which I might still do, onto the branches to make it look like a little bit of frost or snow, but it still looks really good. I will show you what the branches look like without the snow. So here's what the grove of trees look like at this point. But I decided I wanted one more cluster of trees, so I made another little block and I removed some of the fairy lights off of my large cluster, and I just wrapped them around this small cluster. Now I did end up using some floral pins to help hold the wire in place into the foam block, as you saw there. And then I just continue to wrap the lights around until I get the look that I like. So now it's time to put everything together, but I thought I would just show you some of the accessories that I have to add to this. I found this skating rink at the thrift store for $8. It was a bargain. I was so excited to find that. And then here are all my different figurines. Now this year I did not add all of them as I'm actually running out of room in the space that I like to use. So I just picked our favorites and included those. So I'm hoping next year I am gonna have something new and different for you to all see. So definitely stay tuned for that for next Christmas season. So a lot of these things have been gifted to me by my family, and this one here is one of my absolute favorites. Okay, so this is a bump out that's behind my kitchen sink, and this is where I like to decorate. I like to start off by using the foam packaging that comes with the houses to build up some layers, and then I put my housing into place. Next, I will add the lights. So there are lots of different options out there, but I am just using the ones that came with my houses. So I like to plug them in, and then I run the wire behind the houses at the back and behind the foam blocks that I have. And that really helps to hide all your wires. So I just put the lights in place and then push the wire down in behind. You can see all the wiring at the back side there. And then for the front of our houses, because I've got those foam blocks and there's spacing in between, I am able to run the cord in between the blocks and you don't even see it once I get everything else into place. Okay, so next I am adding this glitter snow roll that I picked up from my local dollar store. And I just cut the piece down and then I drape it over the houses that I've got laid out. I lift the houses up and then put them down, and I just make sure that the faux snow covers the foam blocks and the wires. This works really, really well to hide all those mechanics that we have in place. So now I am adding some fiber fill, and this is just an addition I like to add to help cover up any of the cords that may still be showing. I will also use this to cover up some battery packs to other accessories that I like to include. And this also just helps to add some more texture to the snow that we have. It's a great addition to camouflage all those cords that we have in place. All right, so now I'm gonna add my bottle brush trees. There's no right or wrong to this. I'm just gonna place them randomly throughout wherever I think they look good. I'm gonna have some other bottle brush trees that you'll be seeing. This is some older footage that I am including. I'm gonna have the link to my other village tutorials for you to see if you are interested down in the description box. So now I'm just going to add all the different figurines that I am choosing to use this year. And then I will show you the completed piece along with the addition of those DIY accessories that we had made. This Christmas village has become a family tradition for us to put together. I always like to have it up for the beginning of December. I truly enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed it too. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the tour. I want to thank you all so much for being here. I am truly blessed by you all. For some more inspiration, you can click this video to the right, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.